Lagos State accelerates Lekki Economic Zone development with new memorandum of understanding. Nigeria Customs Service cancels import declarations under suspended 4% free on board charge. On the 14th, Sudan Army ends 2-year siege of key city by rebel groups. And in sports, former England defender Jamie Carragher's comment on African Cup of Nations sparks controversy. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. Lagos State Ministry of Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment has formalized a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, tagged Operation Quadrant Ignite with key stakeholders in the Lekki Economic Zone. The agreement is targeting transformation of the zone into a leading industrial and commercial hub in West Africa. At the signing ceremony, Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment Folashade Ambrose Medebem highlighted that this initiative aligns with the state's commitment to fostering a business-friendly environment supported by ongoing infrastructure projects and favorable policies. She noted that the MOU is expected to generate employment opportunities, attract investment, and positively impact Lagos and Nigeria's gross domestic product, GDP.
We signed the MOU between Lekki Worldwide Investment Limited and the Lagos Free Zone, who are also key partners alongside other partners. We signed the MOU. Other partners include Alaro City, Dangote, and a number of others. Who are the others? It will be transformational, bringing in jobs, creating new jobs, enhancing investment, enhancing the ease of doing business, instilling confidence in investors, and quite frankly, overall GDP of Nigeria will be impacted.
Managing Director, Lekki Worldwide Investments Limited, Adeni Akinshemwe, said the collaboration will benefit Lagosians and have a broader impact across Africa, reshaping the economic landscape of both Lagos State and Nigeria.
This is game-changing, as has been said. It's a major initiative. This is the dawn of a new era of collaboration and cooperation in Lekki Economic Zone. Usually after the dawn comes the sunrise, and I must say the sun is rising very high in Lekki Economic Zone, being the key economic driver for investments not only in Lagos but in Nigeria and in Africa.
Also, the Managing Director, Lagos Free Zone, Adeswa Laroja, noted that the development follows recent strategic agreements aimed at bolstering Lagos's infrastructure and economic standing.
This Memorandum of Understanding really solidifies our cooperation and collaboration with Lagos State and its free zones in that Lekki Economics, right? Which means that we'll be working together to ensure that we advocate for better terms for our investors. It means that we'll work together to ensure that we bring in the best investors. It means that we'll work together to ensure that the utilities and infrastructure required for ease of doing business in Nigeria are achieved in Lagos State.
These initiatives collectively underscore the state's dedication to enhancing connectivity, stimulating economic growth, and attracting global investments, solidifying Lagos's position as a key economic hub in Africa. Lagosians have been urged to take advantage of the upcoming free TB screening and treatment to eradicate the disease in the state. Permanent Secretary, Health District 6, Abimbola Mabukunje, made this known when she led the team from the Office of the First Lady TB Steering Committee on a courtesy call to Lagos Traffic Radio. Mabukunje, who said the main purpose of the visitation is to create awareness about TB prevention, stigmatization, free screening and treatment, and pointed out that TB is no respecter of status or class, saying it is an airborne disease and highly contagious.
All our primary healthcare centers usually have a JOT center. So there's usually a TB focal person that will attend to their needs. So if they go into any of our primary healthcare centers, there is a cough officer that will screen them. If they are positive, they will refer them to the doctor and the nurse, and then they'll be linked into care. So the wives of our local government chairmen and the local government chairmen have also been inaugurated into this program, such that they are very aware and they're rallying around and making sure that there is awareness.
Also speaking, other members of the team, Head of Department Pharmacy, Onikon General Hospital, Biola Nibaba, Head of Department Laboratory, Ragada General Hospital, Lara Inaiwu, and Program Manager State TB, Leprosy and Buruli Ulcer Control Program in the Ministry of Health, Daniel Shokoya, noted that TB is curable, preventable, and Lagosians who have been coughing for more than 2 weeks should get tested.
Presently, Nigeria, our own country, is the one with the highest burden all over Africa presently, and that awareness has become so much imperative that we need to really come out to let the people be aware.
More importantly, we need to reach out to as many people as we can, because we know that tuberculosis do not know whether you are rich, whether you are middle class. Anybody can pick it because they're airborne disease.
So once you have any cough of more than 2 weeks duration, you have sore throat, you have chest pain, you have night sweats, you have weight loss, you realize that you are losing weight, please go to your nearest public health facilities, general hospitals or primary care, and some select private hospitals.
Responding to the visiting delegation, General Manager of Lagos Traffic Radio, Tayo Akonle, commended the team's efforts in combating the scourge of TB, while expressing the station's readiness to partner with the steering committee on robust awareness.
We are ready to partner with this committee to ensure that we eradicate tuberculosis from Lagos State completely.
The TB screening and treatment is targeted at reaching as many Lagosians as possible with free treatment. Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, DSVA, has introduced 2 innovations aimed at enhancing access to support services for survivors and mandated reporters. The initiatives align with Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration's commitment to providing holistic support and justice for survivors of domestic and sexual violence. In a statement, Executive Director of Lagos DSVA, Titi Lola Vaivo Adeni, said these efforts reflect the agency's commitment to leveraging technology to break the culture of silence, provide seamless access to support survivors, and ensure perpetrator accountability. Vaivo Adeni said the first innovation, Ask INU, I Need You, is a WhatsApp-based AI chat box designed to provide immediate information and referrals. She said the Lagos DSVA has also launched a self-reporting tool via the Domestic and Sexual Violence Case Management System, explaining that by visiting lagosdsvcms.org and clicking on the Reports tab, survivors and mandated reporters can securely submit key case details. Residents of Lagos State-owned estates have been called upon to fully collaborate with the state government to ensure sustainability of infrastructure, housing assets, and market value of their properties. Commissioner for Housing, Maruf Akinderu Fatai, explained that the residents are expected to ensure regular maintenance and partner the state government to provide constant improvement to the facilities. Akinderu Fatai, who was represented by the Permanent Secretary Abdulhafiz Toriola, made this appeal during a monthly stakeholders meeting and enlightenment program with residents of Lagos State Housing Estates within Ikeja Division. According to him, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration has taken significant steps to promote sustainable estate management and improve the well-being of residents in government housing estates across the state. The commissioner added that the government has engaged facility managers and insurance companies to maintain and prevent risks to create sustainable, valuable, and livable estates for citizens. The residents were lectured by the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Services on fire prevention, enlightened by the Ministry of Environment officials on drainage, waste management, and environmental sustainability, and also benefited from a presentation through the Domestic and Sexual Violence Office. And now to the rest of the stories. Following the suspension of the 4% free on-board charge on imports, the Nigeria Customs Service (NCS) says all import declarations made during the initial implementation period have been cancelled. The National Public Relations Officer of NSC, Abdullahi Maiwada, explained that the measure is necessary to ensure clarity, maintain consistency in customs operation, and prevent any disruptions in clearance processes. Maiwada said the affected importers, customs agents, and stakeholders are required to recapture their declarations to proceed with the clearance of their goods. He urged all affected stakeholders to promptly recapture their entries through the designated customs processing platforms, adding that the NCS has put measures in place to ensure this process is seamless. The federal government has established a joint standing committee on the protection of fiber optic cables to curb recurring damage to telecommunications infrastructure caused by road construction and rehabilitation projects. This initiative, spearheaded by the Federal Ministry of Works and the Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, aims to ensure better coordination between government agencies and telecom operators to prevent disruptions to critical communication networks. Director of Public Affairs at the Nigerian Communications Commission, Ruben Walker, said frequent fiber optic cuts have significantly impacted telecom services across Nigeria, affecting network quality and internet connectivity. He said the committee was officially inaugurated on February 18 with the primary mandate to establish and maintain effective communication and coordination channels between the two ministries and the Nigeria Communication Commission. Now to foreign news. The Sudanese army says it has broken a near 2-year siege imposed by the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces (RSF) on the key southern state capital of El Obeid. The breakthrough came hours after the RSF signed a political charter in the Kenyan capital Nairobi to establish a breakaway government in areas under its control. A military spokesman, Nabil Abdallah, confirmed the gains in a statement, saying army forces had destroyed RSF units. Finance Minister Jibril Ibrahim also says the move is a massive step in lifting the RSF siege of El Fasher, the capital of North Darfur province, and will also allow the delivery of humanitarian aid to Kordofan. The RSF and the army have been in a vicious battle for power since April 2023, with tens of thousands of people killed and millions forced from their homes. It will interest you to know that El Obeid, the capital of North Kordofan state, is a strategic hub connecting the capital, Khartoum, to Darfur. Now sports. Former Liverpool and England defender Jamie Carragher has sparked controversy after dismissing the Africa Cup of Nations as not a major tournament while discussing Mohamed Salah's chances of winning the Ballon d'Or this year. Speaking after Liverpool's 2-0 victory over Manchester City, Carragher suggested that Salah's nationality and Egypt's international record could hinder his chances of claiming football's most prestigious individual award. While AFCON is the continent's premier international competition, some European pundits continue to downplay its significance compared to tournaments like the UEFA European Championship and Copa America. Salah, who has been in blistering form for Liverpool this season, played a key role in Sunday's win, scoring and assisting in the victory at the Etihad. The Egyptian forward now sits third on Liverpool's all-time goal-scoring chart and has been widely tipped for Ballon d'Or consideration. Now That's all for the news at 6 speed, thrills but kills. Please do not drive beyond specified speed limit. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. On X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration provided 450,000 pupils with e-learning devices? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Ministry of Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment has formalized a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, tagged Operation Quadrant Ignite with key stakeholders in the Lekki Economic Zone. Following the suspension of the 4% free on-board charge on imports, the Nigeria Customs Service (NCS) has cancelled all import declarations made during the initial implementation period. We also told you that the Sudanese army has broken a near 2-year siege imposed by the Paramilitary Rapid Support Forces (RSF) on the key southern state capital of El Obeid. And in sports, former Liverpool and England defender Jamie Carragher has sparked controversy after dismissing the Africa Cup of Nations as not a major tournament while discussing Mohamed Salah's chances of winning the Ballon d'Or this year. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Oluwoporoku. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe.